You are now listening to What's Poppin' NY live on the Spreaker app. We in the building. What's poppin' NY? You already know it's your host, Mr. MRCAKEAVE, in the building. You already know how we in the building. You already know. Got a real good show for y'all this week. A lot to talk about. So let's just jump into the top 3 topics of the show. Number 1 that we got to talk about immediately, the protests in Virginia. You know, shit getting crazy. You know, people getting hurt. I don't know if there was any casualties, anybody killed. But a lot of shit was going down. We just definitely want to talk about it. Trump, and, you know, they was mad at him and this and that. You know, they always mad at Trump, so that's nothing different. But, you know, it's crazy how shit is going, you know what I'm saying? And, Trump was talking about, the white supremacists and this and that. And it's just so much going on that, it seemed like it's just going to happen. It don't matter. Like, you know what I mean? People is going crazy everywhere. Across seas, over here. Everybody lost their vibe. Hit us in the cake room, man. Let us know what you think, man. We in the building. Mr. MRCAKEAVE. Live on the Spreaker app. Download it on every device. Apple, Android, and Windows. Yes, sir. Second top story. North Korea not gonna attack Guam now. First they was gonna attack Guam. Then they not gonna attack Guam. I seen videos online. A lot of people talking about it, building a dialogue about it. And there's no good shit about Guam getting attacked. There's nothing good gonna come out of Guam getting attacked. You already know. Hit us in the cake room. Do you think Guam will be attacked? Should that be a survey I should put on Twitter? Hit us up. Let us know. We in the building. And the top 3 story in NY, New York City. We in the building. Trump coming back to NY. Traffic. Everything's going to be a mess. Going to be crazy. Millions of dollars just to have him in NY. When we used to have this nigga in NY for free. For free. Now you're going to bring him in the NY. It costs the city crazy bread just for that. I don't know. Do you think Trump should come to NY, or you just think he should stay in Washington and all that? Nigga, you work in Washington, nigga. Stay in Washington. Why you need to come to New York for? You know what I'm saying? Just fucking the shit up. Even now you fuck shit up when you come to New York. For no reason. Those are your top 3 stories. Top 3 stories of the show. Hit us in the cake room. You already know we in a building. Live on the Spreaker app. Hit us in the cake room. Top 3 stories of the show. Now we're going to go into the trending topics. Today was Indian Independence Day. For people that didn't know, Indian businesses was probably closed. If you don't know, or you've seen a couple things that probably is not normal, it's because it was Indian Independence Day and they was having a, independence celebration. I think I seen another celebration this week. Was it Pakistani? I don't know. It was one of those shits. I seen a little shit. You already know we're gonna keep it going. This week they had the Dominican Day Parade on 6th Avenue in Manhattan, NYC, New York, and they paid honors to the slain officer Familia. I mean, they show her love, and her memory continues to live on after she's gone. Right now is trending worldwide. Hashtag impeach Trump. It is trending right now online. You can check it out right now. We live on the Spreaker app. Hashtag impeach Trump. So right now, we're going to go to our correspondent in the field. And Michelle, this week, the hashtag impeach Trump is trending right now with over 59,000 tweets. Do you think Trump should be impeached, or do you think it hasn't gotten to that level yet?
I think he should have been impeached a long time ago.
Well, I understand that, but do you think he should be impeached right now for the things that are going on right now?
Yes.
God. Keep it going. Hashtag Charlottesville is trending as well, man. So hashtag impeach Trump, hashtag Charlottesville. That's where we at right now. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? It's a crazy time right now, man. Our prayers and condolences go out to everybody affected in the protests and you know, everything that's going on. People running people over, getting killed and this and that. You know what I mean? You know, I just can't believe it, man. Shit is going crazy, man. You already know. Thank you for joining us. What's poppin' and why? Live on the Spreaker app. Available on every device. Apple, Android, and Windows, baby. You already know. We in the building. Thank you for joining us. Checking out the rebroadcast on YouTube. You already know. You are now listening to What's Poppin' NY live on the Spreaker app. We in the building. We gonna keep it going. This week we giving the MTA trains and buses a F. This week you're gonna get an F. That's a little bit up from last week's grade from an F minus. Some of the trains have been going good. You know, if it continues on the, what's the word I'm looking for? Normal service. You know what I mean? We might move up to a D next week. MTA might get a D next week for the first time. And what's so crazy is school's about to start back up. I seen commercials for the getting back to school, get your clothes and your bags and all that. The trains is gonna be all fucked up. So they probably gonna work their way up to a C. And then by the time school's back in this, they're gonna be back down to an F. We don't know. We're gonna keep it going. Speaking of fucked up shit, the Lincoln Memorial was spray painted, vandalized, you know, crazy. You know, that shit was big news. Who you think did that? Hit us in the cake room. You know, you would think they, you know what I mean, would try to spray paint some official shit. They just took some red shit and you know, red paint and just ruined it. You already know, man. It's your host, Mr. MRCAKEAVE, live on the Spreaker app. Having a great time. You already know this week. Love doing the Spreaker show. Make sure you check it out. What's poppin' and why? We got a lot of big things coming up soon. Make sure you stay tuned. There's a video going out there with Conor McGregor. Yo, if you ain't see this video, you got whoever made that video one time for you. You already know we in the building. Whoever made that Conor McGregor video, that shit was hilarious. If you check that video out, Hit us up in the cake room. Let us know what you think. That shit was hilarious. I think it's on World Star. Check it out. No matter what, this man is gonna make so much cake, my nigga. $100 million for a fight. That's probably gonna take what? An hour at most. Not even crazy. Like, if the match finish early, maybe it'll be some, other shit. But $100 million. What would you do with $100 million? Right now, if someone gave me $100 million right now in my hand, I'll probably have to go eat the best meal I ever ate. King crab with mac and cheese, a whole barbecue crab, lobster, side lobsters. I would need some real extravagant, meal just to sit down and eat that shit. Probably like $10,000 plate per plate. What would you do? Conor McGregor, he's getting $100 million, man. That's crazy. That's and he just, not saying he just, got it for chance, but that nigga, that's a lucky motherfucker. That's a lucky motherfucker that Mayweather chose you. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna make you that nigga now. If Mayweather never fought him, he would have never been the $100 million fighter that he is now. Or to be. Because he don't get that money in MMA. I could tell you that much. And it's crazy, man. What y'all think, man? This shit is so crazy. $100 million. Niggas is about to get blown up. These niggas is trying to throw bombs and shit. Niggas just want to see a fight. Niggas just want to get turn up, get lit, watch the fight, and watch Mayweather knock that motherfucker out. Fucking Mayweather saying that shit too. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna hold back now. Down, I'm just gonna go all out. That's fucking crazy. Because Mayweather's hands is ridiculous. I want y'all to go check a video of Mayweather training and then go see a video of McGregor training. I could guarantee the training is totally different. Mayweather's shit is probably like 10 times as fast as McGregor's hands. Like, you can't even touch this nigga. And it's cheating. Like, Mayweather's cheating. Like, you just gonna take that shit. Like, at the end of the day, niggas is gonna be like, you ain't really come out of retirement. That nigga was a bum. They gonna want Mayweather with somebody bigger. You already know, man. Thank you for joining us. Hit us up on the Twitter app at MRCAKEAVE. You can check us out at WPNY TV, at WPNY TV on Twitter. Hit us up. And make sure y'all check out mustseenyc.weebly.com. The #1 website in the city, man. All over the world. Make sure you check it out. Submit your work now. Last story of the show before we recap. The hackers was caught. There was a real popular show, you know what I mean? And the niggas hacked the scripts and started leaking them and this and that. Them niggas got caught. So all that computer shit, that hacking shit, this and that shit is real. Them niggas got caught. And, I don't know what you get for hacking. What is that, like a felony or something? They try to make that shit a felony or something. And and then you caught with multiple counts of certain shits, they're gonna try to hit you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to beat you over the head with that. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Cake Ave. What's poppin' and why? We in a building. Top 3 story recap. The protests in Virginia is just getting crazy. You know, there's a lot of shit going on. Top 2nd story. North Korea is not gonna attack Guam. We don't really know what's going on. You know what I mean? So we gonna see what's up. First he was, now he's not, and this and that. 3rd top story of the show. Trump is in NY. There's protests. There's, you know, millions of dollars being spent on everything for this man, and you know, it's just getting crazy. And then you gotta come to NY. Like, why even bring that shit to NY? Like, let NY rock. Let NY rock. But you know what? For him, that shit probably takes the ease off for him. You know what I'm saying? It probably make it a little easier for him. Like, I'm in NY. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you bringing the heat over here. Don't come to NY, my nigga. Stay out of NY. Why you can't go to New Jersey? Why you can't go to fucking, you know what I mean? Go somewhere else, Connecticut or something. Gotta bring your ass to NY. That's just gonna bring all that heat over here, and we don't really need that. Trending stories. Today was Indian Independence Day. You know, they was out there celebrating if the stores was closed or something. You know what I mean? They was doing their thing. This weekend, the Dominican Day Parade honored the slain cop. You know what I mean? For all the Dominicanos, they was out there going hard on 6th Ave. You know, and they was paying honor to Familia, the cop that got slain. Right now, hashtag impeach Trump is trending. 59.9 thousand tweets, man. It's trending. They trying to get him out of here. And it's not going to be easy, but it looked like they trying to go in. Impeach Trump. Hashtag impeach Trump is trending right now. 59.9 thousand tweets. 2nd place, hashtag Charlottesville. Charlottesville is trending right now. 2nd top trending tweet, hashtag Charlottesville. Our prayers and condolences go out to everybody out there. You know what I mean? The trains, the MTA, they getting an F. They're up from an F- from last week. Maybe next week they get a D if they continue on their service. I forgot. It's going to be clear for the rest of the week. Maybe one day of rain on Friday. Keep it going. Lincoln Memorial was spray painted with red spray paint, vandalized, graffiti, whatever you want to say. And, you know, that shit was looking real ugly, real ugly style. If y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all check out that McGregor video. Whoever did that is you know what I mean, proper. Check that video out. They did. Conor McGregor, they did the video. The shit was hilarious, man. If you wanna have a good laugh, make sure you check that shit out. Your man is getting paid $100 million to fight Mayweather. If he get knocked out, he get knocked out to $100 million. That's $100 million punch that nigga is gonna get knocked out with. Mayweather, the money team, real talk. The money team, real talk. I want to know how much he got paid for that fight. Because I know he didn't get paid $100 million. I know if this nigga got $100 million, he had to get ridiculous amount of bread for this fight. Because it's like, you know what I mean? It reminds me of like not like a real fight, not like with two real boxers. It's like, you know, novelty. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. And they caught the hackers that hacked the show, that leaked the shit for that show, and, you know, they got them niggas too. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna get bread. They talking about they could have got millions. You get those scripts for those top shows and all that. They be extorting bread out of them. Hard body. Thank you for joining us on the Spreaker Act live on every device, Apple, Android, and Windows. Get it in every market. Download it now. What's poppin' and why? We in the building. Follow me at MRCAKEAVE, MRCAKEAVE. You already know we in the building. What's poppin' and why? Live in NYC. We in the building. Shout out all the boroughs. And it's just crazy, man. One story that I want to talk about this week, you know what I mean, that I feel, I want to talk about is the North Korea shit. It's a real situation that's really going on and got real consequences, real shit. And I think a lot of people is just not really even paying that shit no mind. They don't pay attention to it. They don't even watch the news. They don't watch TV. They don't do so, you know what I mean? I think it's something that everybody need to really sit down and talk about. There's a lot of countries, a lot of people that aren't allies to the U.S. and really don't like certain shit. From what I heard, them niggas don't even have religion. Religion is illegal. Their God is Kim Jong-un. That's their God. That's not crazy? And if you believe in that shit or you even talk that shit, it's illegal, nigga. That religion don't work. And one nigga on the website, he was talking about it. He was like, if you blow up North Korea, what do you think the niggas in the subs is gonna do after they hear you blew up that shit? Nigga, they gonna let all their missiles out. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They don't got nothing else to lose. You done blew the whole shit up. But I know people still don't want to do certain things. Some people don't really want to do certain shit. But if it's an order, they feel like they got to do it. Hell no. Them niggas on some dumb shit. Going too crazy with them bombs. You know what I'm saying? How you putting these people behind bombs? That nigga Trump, man. You already know it's your host, Mr. Cake Gav, in the building. What's poppin' and why? Hit us up in the cake room. You already know. Thank you for joining us. If you hitting us up on the rebroadcast on YouTube, hit us up in the cake room. You already know. Or you can hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Cake Gav. I'm on everything. Got all my apps. Hit me up. You already know. Make sure y'all check out mustseenyc.weebly.com. #1 website in the world, baby. Make sure you check it out. So that's all the time we got this week. You already know we in the building. Stay tuned. Hit me up on all my social outlets. And you already know, man. Like I always say, stay up and stay strong, NY. You are now listening to What's Poppin' NY live on the Spreaker app. We in the building.